Well, good morning. We made it to December the 7th, which means that today we are reading together Luke chapter 7. Advent, as you may know, is a season in the Christian calendar in which we wait expectantly for the coming of God's Son, Jesus Christ. It's a time in which we look backwards to the first Christmas story, in which we give thanks for God sending his son Jesus into the world. But for us as Christians, it's also a season in which we look forward expectantly to Christ's second coming, when he will return to judge the living and the dead, to renew, redeem and restore all of creation. Well, in our chapter today, we meet with John the Baptist, and John the Baptist is someone who was eagerly waiting for, in great expectation, God to send his Messiah into the world. In many ways, John in our chapter embodies the spirit of the season we are in. So Luke 7 verse 18. John's disciples told him about all these things that Jesus has just been doing in the Gospel of Luke, healing people and performing miracles and teaching people about the kingdom of God. So John calls two of his disciples to himself, and he sends them to the Lord to ask, "Are you the one who was to come? Or should we expect," that word expect, should we expect someone else? When the men came to Jesus, they said, "John the Baptist sent us to ask you, are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else?" At that very time, Jesus cured many who had diseases, sicknesses, and evil spirits, and gave sight to many who were blind. So he replied to the messengers, "Go back and report to John what you have seen and heard. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor." So Jesus' response to John the Baptist, who is asking the question, who is Jesus? Jesus says to them, look at me, look at what I am doing, look at the signs of the kingdom of God that you have been eagerly anticipating. Look at how the kingdom of God is breaking out in and amongst us. And I wonder for you this morning, today, on December the 7th, I wonder, who do you think Jesus is? This was the question that John the Baptist was asking himself. This Advent season, you are invited to join us here at St. Peter's as we journey through Advent together, reading the Gospel of Luke and celebrating the birth of Jesus. And as we do so, my prayer is that each one of us will discover more of who Jesus is. He is the one who is good news for the whole world. He is the one that brings freedom to the oppressed, who sets the captive free, who restores the sight of the blind. May you this Advent season discover more of who Jesus is. God bless you and have a great day.